Hello. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here today. It's like 57, beautiful. Sun's peeking out every once in a while. It's really nice. So I am out here trying to get all my beds done. I've got one down, one done, and 4 to go. Well, more than 4, but yeah. I hope you guys are having a good day. So I'm just out here. I don't like rototill my beds or anything. I just kind of get the first couple inches of soil and kind of to get the weeds. I am going to top dress these beds with compost, and I have some straw to mulch over them, so before I get them planted, the cats in the neighborhood won't come in and poop in them. I actually haven't. Oh, hi buddy. Good. My little friend, he decided he was gonna come out and say hello, poking his head out. He's a long guy, look at him. Anyway, you need to go back in, bud. Here, there you go, have at it. Thank you for your service in my garden. So yeah, I don't till them, rototill them or anything, and then I will put the mulch on them like I was saying about the cats. I haven't found any cat poop yet, which is great. Our daughter did move out and she took her cats with her. She had 2. We have a couple stray cats, but I don't think they've been out here pooping in our garden. I think they like to sleep in our back room because it's like sheltered back there when it gets really cold. So I think they burrow in. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm just weeding these beds, and then I will put straw on them, and then I will let them sit for a little time. I'll probably end up planting some things. I've got stuff that I could actually put out in my cold bin that's popped up. My broccoli, sprouting broccoli's popped up, and so a few other things, some arugula. So I could probably put them in the beds and then mulch them, and then when if it gets like really cold at night, like it's gonna drop the temps, I can always put like a little clear plastic tote over the top of them and snuggle them in with some straw, and it will be just fine. I did that before, and we had snow on the ground, and I put my celery out because I just needed place to, I had too much and I needed some area. So I did that. I planted it out in a bed that had a little more shelter, and then I mulched it heavily with some straw, and then hi Punk, come here little punky. And I then put the little, some clear little plastic, you know, that you get like lettuce greens and stuff in. I put those over the top and then put the straw up around them, and they were just happy as clams in their little clamshells because that's what they call those little plastic things. I cracked myself up. I really enjoyed my job, that I was able to like take time off in the winter and collect unemployment. And the one thing I really enjoyed about my job is that I did not have to go to work in the dark or come home in the dark when we turn the time, you know, which tomorrow is spring forward. I hate that. Why can't we just have time be regular? I've been kind of struggling with some health stuff. Just my blood pressure's been really high, and it's taken me a while to kind of figure it out and go in and get some stuff for it. So I am doing that now and kind of dealing with it and feeling better. So that's good. You know, I'm 52, you know, full menopause, and so, you know, I don't mind that. I'm one of these people, like, I enjoy the seasons of life, and I enjoy, you know, having wisdom and being older and having some age and some years and some experience under my belt with the world that we're living in now and the way it's headed. Survival things like canning food, processing food, growing food, knowing how to do herbalism and herbs and identify wild plants and all the things that very few people, I shouldn't say, in my world, very few people are doing. On the grand scheme of global, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are doing those things. And those things are important. The world is a scary place. Doing it. I'm really off social media a lot. I mean, I do my YouTube and that's about it. I do it because I like to enjoy it and it's fun. It's not growing fast, and that's okay. I don't need to, I'm not trying to leave my job to like stay home and just be a YouTube creator. It would be nice to get some free product and do reviews and things like that. It would be awesome, but yeah, I don't want to have to go down the rabbit hole of all of the marketing and building your YouTube, your platform, and being on all the platforms. And I'm about ready to delete my Instagram. I'm so sick and tired of being on there and anyway. So I do this because I enjoy doing it, not because I want to have to listen to what the algorithm wants me to and kill myself trying to get my name out there and get in front of people. And I'm just gonna do my thing and share what I'm doing. And I really 100% believe that the people who are meant to find me will find me if I'm just consistent, which has been a struggle for me in my life. But guess what? It's never too late. You get into middle age and you hit over that 50 bump, and then you're feeling like, at least me, I should only talk for myself, I'm feeling like, oh gosh, I'm closer to the end than I am the beginning. I have all these things I still want to do, and then a lot of times we get that like, oh, it's too late to do that, I'm too old to do that, I'm too old for ABC. But in reality, we hold ourselves back because we're not too old. I mean, I don't know what the woman's name was, but I saw this lady who she became a forest ranger when she was in her like 80s, late 80s, early 90s. So I mean, I've read stories about people who've done the Appalachian Trail in their 70s because it's been a lifelong dream, and they had to wait till they retired to do it, and they'd have done it and it's been fine. So I really try not to get caught up in the whole which helps when I'm not on social media a lot, of society's paradigm of, oh well, you're 50, you're old, and now you're just gonna get sick. Yeah, I had to get on blood pressure medication and cholesterol medication. My genes for those suck for heart disease. I mean, I'm very healthy. I eat plant-based for that reason of my heart disease in my family. And I try to watch what I eat. I walk. I don't smoke. In fact, I've even, I'll be real transparent with you. I live in a state where cannabis is legal. And I have used self-medicated with cannabis since I was 17 years old. And the last 12 years, I've done a lot of work on trauma, changing my brain pathways, changing my thinking, learning how to regulate my emotions, which I've just had an experience of something, and I went from 0 to 100 and then felt shame for it when I was, I had felt like I overreacted. So it's a constant learning. I've stopped using cannabis a lot because I feel like it's holds me back. I feel like I have all these things I want to do. I'm a pretty buzzy person. I was diagnosed with ADD when I was a kid, so I've always managed it myself, and the cannabis has helped slow me down and help me just kind of be able to think as like a normal person's speed instead of all over the place. And so now I'm struggling going through that, being sober and working a job and doing all that. And I mean, I still use it, not obviously when I'm working, but I like to take it internally in a form of a capsule. I just want to get away from smoking it because I have a horrible allergy to it too. So when I do, it plugs me up, my throat starts to itch, I start to cough. I'm just tired of it. I want to do things. I have so many things in my life I've wanted to do since I was young, and I just have never done them. I've wanted to write a kid's book since my children were born. I've wanted to do herbalism. I wanted to go back to school. I wanted to do all these things, and I feel like because I smoked cannabis, I didn't follow through with a lot of things. But I do feel like everything happens for a reason, and I honestly don't think my husband and I would still be together if I had quit using cannabis 20 years ago. So now it's great. He's going on 3 years of sobriety from alcohol, not a drop, in July, and he just quit smoking, and things are we're doing well. So I'm just kind of trying to manage life right now and just get excited to just go as fast or as slow as I want to go in life. I hope you guys are having a great day. I know, don't judge. We need to fix some stuff. Okay, so this is what I have gotten accomplished today. I got this whole bed cleaned out. I've got some chives right there. This whole bed cleaned out. this whole bed cleaned out. I had a little compost in a bag I put there. And I am gonna compost top dress these, but I am too tired today and my back hurts, my leg hurts. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take a bath. So yeah, this is gonna be the last bed to get done. And then of course, I'm gonna probably get those cinder blocks weeded, and so I can fill those as well and use those to plant. And then this bed needs to get done, and then I have a bed on the outside of there that needs to get done too. But yeah, I am really proud of myself. I have made some really good progress today. So I am getting my poppies ready to go out in about 4 weeks. So I'm cold stratifying them. I saw this the other day when I was watching a video and I thought, oh, that's genius. So I looked it up and I'm gonna do this. So I'm planting mine. I'm not planting them. I'm cold stratifying my poppies in ice cube trays. I don't have ice cube trays, but I have these silicone dog treat trays. So I'm just gonna use those. So you put like 3 to 4 seeds in each cell, and then you're going to put these in your freezer for like 2 to 4 weeks, and then in 4 weeks, mid-March, I'm going to take these out and I'm going to plant them out outside, and then I'll pop them out and plant them, because then as they melt, the water melts, that will mimic, you know, like if I've planted them and watered them outside. So I was going to start these indoors, so I could have earlier, but I think I'm going to do it this way because I just don't have the room to have. I have Flemish, Pandora, Sparkling Apricot, French Flounce, Dancing Ballerinas, Mother of Pearl, Black Swan that I saved from my own seeds a couple years ago, and then also Bread Seed, another Flemish, this one, and then a Peony that I also saved seeds in 2023 from all of my poppies. If you want some, please let me know, because I have a whole thing full. I don't know, that's just a variety, so it's kind of like a grab bag. So that's what I'm doing. I'll put these downstairs in our downstairs freezer. Yeah, and then get them planted out. So I remember what I did. I've got poppies from here all the way right here to here, and then I put poppies along this side too, on this bed, and then I put them all right here in the corner, and then put a couple right here.